Hi everyone, welcome to a new series called Take It or Eat It. In these videos, we're going to explore the foods that have so many health benefits that you're going to want to make every effort you possibly can to take advantage of them. And it's called Take It or Eat It because everyone has different preferences of how they choose to get the benefits of these foods. Some of the superfoods we're going to talk about taste great, and they're really easy to incorporate into your diet. But you're probably going to think that some of these superfoods are disgusting, or that they're really inconvenient to prepare, or that they're just too expensive to buy. So you might prefer to take a nutritional supplement that contains a concentrated extract of that food. Now, supplements are not a perfect substitute for eating food, so whenever possible, just eat the food. But if you're not going to eat it, concentrated food supplements are definitely the best way to go. So you always have a choice. You can take these foods in supplements, or you can eat them. But you don't want to miss out on the unique health benefits of any of these foods. And I'm betting that at least half of you are going to choose to take a supplement instead of eat this first superfood. And that's because the superfood we're going to talk about today is liver. Half of you are gagging right now, so I'll give you a second to recover before we talk about this indispensable health food. For most people today, eating liver sounds like this really strange, even bizarre concept. I mean, why would you want to eat a liver, right? But it didn't used to be that way. Almost everyone used to eat liver. I've been doing an interesting liver survey in my seminars for the past couple of years, and no matter where I go across the country, the survey results are pretty much always the same. So I asked the doctors in the audience, how many of you grew up eating liver? And usually about 70% of people raised their hands that, yes, they regularly ate liver growing up. And then I asked, how many of you still eat liver? And the number of hands plummets to about 5% of the audience. That's a big difference just in one generation. So what's the big deal about this organ meat, liver? And why do we need to bring this food back into our diet or take supplements that contain liver? Liver is a bona fide nutritional superstar, especially for the nutrients you see here, but this is nowhere close to a complete list. Starting with vitamin A, critical nutrient for protecting your eyes, your immune system, and keeping your skin healthy. Now, contrary to popular belief, you don't get vitamin A from vegetables like carrots. You get beta carotene in carrots. And if you're healthy, that's a big if, your body can convert that beta carotene into some vitamin A. But a lot of people can't make that conversion effectively. So foods like liver and cod liver oil, which is another lost superfood that almost everyone used to eat, are some of the best food sources of preformed retinol vitamin A. B vitamins. Liver is one of the most, if not the most effective food for getting your B vitamins. We need B vitamins for our brain, energy, blood sugar control, and the list goes on and on. And so many people today in the United States struggle with getting enough B vitamins because the more stress we're under, the more B vitamins we tend to lose. The more sugar we eat, the more B vitamins we tend to lose. Well, that pretty much covers everybody, doesn't it? Now, on this energy factor, over 50 years ago, it was just common knowledge that if you had problems with fatigue, you ate more liver. They may not have even known about all the B vitamins in liver, but they knew there was something really important about this food for maintaining high energy. Iron. This is another reason that liver has always been regarded as an energy food. Again, back in the day, if you were anemic, it was pretty likely that your doctor would have told you to eat liver to help nourish your blood. And liver contains multiple nutrients besides iron for keeping your blood healthy, including vitamin B12 and folate. Liver is an excellent blood-building food. Liver is also a great food source of zinc, and zinc is one of the most common nutrient deficiencies in the U.S. You need adequate zinc for your immune system, hormones, digestion, skin healing, and to protect you from heavy metal exposure like mercury and lead. It's a really important mineral. And once again, the more sugar we eat, the more zinc we lose. So we need a good food source of zinc, like liver, to help us keep up with our American sugar habit. Amino acids and ribonucleic acid. This is another reason liver can help people who need more energy. And again, this list is just scratching the surface of the nutrient benefits of liver. One of the big myths about liver is that it stores toxins, so you should avoid it. Now, the liver neutralizes toxins, but it doesn't store them. What the liver stores is vitamins, minerals, amino acids, the nutrients you see here. I mentioned that people used to use liver all the time for energy, and this is probably the most famous experiment studying the connection between liver and physical endurance back in the 1950s. They took 3 groups of rats and fed them 3 different diets. The first group had some basic vitamins added to their diet. The second group had extra synthetic B vitamins added to their diet. And the third group had the same diet as group 1, but 10% of their diet was liver. And then after 3 months, they got mean with these rats. They put each group in a drum of water and observed how long it would take for them to give up swimming from exhaustion. The first group lasted 13.3 minutes before giving up. The second group with the diet of extra B vitamins, which was supposed to give them more energy, lasted only 13.4 minutes before giving up. But in group 3 that was fed liver, 9 out of 12 rats swam for 2 hours before the experiment was just terminated. The people that were running the experiment must have just gotten bored and said, "These rats are never going to give up. Let's quit." So the other 3 rats that were fed liver swam for 63 minutes, 83 minutes, and 87 minutes before giving up. So what was it in liver that helped these rats swim so much longer? Was it the whole food natural source of B vitamins? Was it the iron and other blood-supporting nutrients that was correcting anemia in these rats? Was it some undiscovered, unknown nutritional factor that helps increase stamina? Well, no one really knows because liver has so many nutrients that support energy. So the bottom line is if you're trying to get more energy, you definitely want to eat liver or at least take supplements that contain liver. Take it or eat it. And here's a great website if you want to start incorporating liver into your diet. uswellnessmeats.com. This is one of the best online resources, not only for grass-fed, high-quality beef liver, but also other important organ meats like heart and kidney that we'll talk about in other videos. This is a great resource for any grass-fed beef product you can think of, like grass-fed hamburgers, steaks, hot dogs, you name it. Wild-caught seafood, grass-fed dairy products, bone marrow, bone broth. This website is a really great resource. And one of the great things you can find on US Wellness Meats is probably the easiest, most pain-free food for incorporating liver into your diet. I have to confess, I don't like liver. I've tried to eat liver, and maybe I'm not making it right, but I just don't like it. But this, I don't mind this at all. Braunschweiger. It's just fun to say. That's one of the reasons I love it. It's 60% grass-fed beef and 40% grass-fed beef liver. So you tend to taste the beef more than the liver. If you want an easy intro into eating this superfood, it's Braunschweiger. Here's a little more aggressive way to get liver into your diet, liverwurst. The liverwurst from US Wellness Meats has grass-fed beef liver, grass-fed beef heart, another superstar organ meat, and grass-fed beef kidney. This is serious superfood, but it's not for everyone, especially with our dainty American taste buds today. Now, if you're really tough, you can freeze raw liver cubes. Yes, those are frozen liver cubes. And if you're munching on that all day, wow, you're pretty much going to be able to take on the world with that. But there's plenty of other ways you can get liver. Remember, one of the most famous ways traditionally was cooked liver with onions. Lots of different ways to prepare this food. But if this has been your facial expression since we started talking about liver, we need to talk about some standard process supplements that contain liver so you can get the nutritional benefits without the psychological trauma. Now again, you can't get the same quantity of liver usually in supplements that you would by eating liver, but all the nutrients from liver will still be in the supplements. So again, take it or eat it. Okay, so one category of supplement from standard process that you can get some liver in is in your general health vitamin formulas like Catalin. And this is the huge difference between standard process vitamin sources and 99% of the vitamin products on the market, like this vitamin label you see on the right. Dr. Royal Lee knew that food was always the most effective way to get vitamins. So when he wanted a source of B vitamins for his vitamin formula Catalin, guess what food he included? You got it, liver. Now on the right, you see an example of what most multivitamin products today contain. Usually nothing but synthetic extracts. You can't find one food on this ingredient label. This kind of vitamin will not make your rats swim longer. Remember, it's already been tried. You need liver and other whole foods to get the most benefit out of your vitamins. Almost every standard processed B vitamin formula uses liver as a primary food ingredient. And this is one of the most popular, Cataplex B. You can see liver is the first food listed on this ingredient label. This is one of my favorite supplements to recommend for my patients who need support for energy, sugar craving management, and being able to sleep deeply through the night. You can see this is a very different list of ingredients from your average synthetic B vitamin supplement. And that's why it works. It's liver and other whole food B vitamin sources. Here's another popular B vitamin supplement, Cataplex G. Surprise, surprise, liver is a main ingredient. This is the main B vitamin supplement I recommend for patients who need support falling asleep and need more calming support throughout the day. This is my personal favorite B vitamin supplement to help me chill out at night and help me fall asleep. If I forget to take this, I just have a lot more trouble shutting my mind off at night. Here's a supplement I think everyone could benefit from, even if you do eat liver, Drenamine. I believe Drenamine contains the best combination of foods to help support your body when you're under stress, which is pretty much all the time now, right? It's a combination of the same B vitamins we just saw from Cataplex G, and it's got another very important organ meat, adrenal glands. Sounds just as appetizing as eating liver, right? Eating adrenal glands. Well, adrenal glands are one of the best and most potent food sources of vitamin C. We mentioned that the more stress you're under, the more likely you are to lose B vitamins. But you also lose more vitamin C when you're under stress. And vitamin C is a critical nutrient to help your adrenal glands adapt to stress and make stress hormones. So Drenamine is a great way to replace the nutrients that you're most likely to lose when you're under stress, B vitamins and the vitamin C complex. It supports healthy cortisol levels, healthy sleep cycles, energy production, and again, you get the nutritional benefits of beef liver and adrenal glands. If you want a liver supplement to support the health of your liver, you really can't beat Livoplex. This is a great combination of 6 different standard processed products that all support the liver in different ways. And the first food ingredient you'll see on the label is a liver extract. These are some other foods in Livoplex that make it so effective for liver support: beets and Spanish black radish. And this is just a little preview of things to come for the next videos, because both beets and cruciferous vegetables like black radish are definitely take it or eat it foods. You need to either eat these foods or take them in supplement form. Remember we said that liver is a really good source of zinc? Well, if you have white spots on your fingernails, or if you fail this zinc taste test, those are 2 of the best indicators that you might have a zinc deficiency. That Livoplex formula that we just talked about is actually a really good source of zinc. And the highest zinc-containing supplement from Standard Process is a formula called zinc liver chelate. And what a shock! Liver is the primary food ingredient. We just can't escape this food. And finally, we saw liver is a really good source of iron. So if you're looking for the liver supplement that focuses on healthy blood, Ferrofood is a phenomenal product. By now, I think you're seeing what an essential food liver is for iron, zinc, and B vitamins. If I didn't have access to liver in the supplements I use, I really think I would quit practice because I rely so heavily on liver to help my patients every single day. So liver is our first food that you really need to either eat or take. Such an important superfood. If you like liver, great, eat it as often as you can. But if the thought of liver makes you gag, make sure you take at least one of the supplements we talked about that contain liver, depending on what your specific health needs are. Thanks for watching and see you next time.